What was it like from your perspective?
No, she's been really calm. She's deeply competitive, so clearly she wanted to win another title tonight, and I mean she did everything in her power to do that, didn't she, with the innings she played. So yeah, I've thoroughly enjoyed working with her. She's great around the group. She brings out the best in our young players and works brilliantly with all our overseas and experienced players, and I think that's something I think that sets us apart, is that, you know, we work as a team, we play as a team, and tonight was a real team performance.
Just the next question, please. You come back.
Hi, Charlotte. Your idea on Harmanpreet for the batter this season, did you have any conversations with her in terms of how she should be approaching an innings or how she should be batting this season? Because we seem to see a different version of the Indian captain in that manner.
No conversations other than, you know, we talk about being aggressive, putting pressure on the bowlers, and, you know, when she's at her best, she's, you know, the best in the world, as we've seen in the last couple of games. But no, she's been really calm around the group. She's trained really well. Yeah, I'm just really pleased. But I think the great thing about our batting lineup is that, you know, we don't rely on, you know, just one player. You know, I think Hayley's been exceptional, and Nat Sciver-Brunt has been absolutely amazing, and to have that kind of experience around her, I think it really frees her up to play the way that she's played, certainly in the last week.
Hi, Coach. You spoke with Matthews and Nat to have those two kind of performances along with the media current. How important were they this season, and just the all-round quality that they brought into?
Well, first and foremost, they're just great people to work with, and you know, and I think at the start of this whole you know, MI journey, you know, we went for overseas all-rounders, and I think we've got three of the absolute best. You know, one's won the orange cap and two of them have been neck to neck for the purple cap. So, you know, they've been fundamental to our success over the last 3 seasons, and you know, they give so much to the group off the pitch as well. That's what's so lovely about the group, is I think they really bring the best out of our Indian domestic players, and yeah, as you can see, you know, I'm just delighted for them all because they've worked so hard. They've played 4 games in 6 days, which I think everyone needs to remember as well. To put that kind of performance under pressure tonight, you know, I'm really, really happy for the group. I always felt there was another turn in the game at that point, but Marizanne played brilliantly, and she's won many finals herself, certainly 2 against me in the 100, so I was a bit wary. But when Nat Sciver-Brunt's got the ball in her hand, or does anything at the moment, anything can happen, and you know, that was a crucial wicket, wasn't it? Caught at deep mid-off, and yeah, but you still don't think the game's won. You know, every team in this tournament bats very deep, can hit sixes right till the very end, and you know, we knew we were in for a tough couple of overs there, and thankfully we managed to see it through and get, you know, our second WPL title.
The score 149 compared to what we saw in the first 3 matches over here wasn't that great. So can you just take us through the half-time break and what was the talk around in the dressing room and how the team responded to it on the field after that?
Well, I said when I went out around 7 overs, I think, for the timeout, I said to Nat and Harman, I said, if we can get ourselves over 140, we're in with a chance. 150, we knew we were a little bit light, but in a final, it's always worth a little bit more. But also, I didn't know if it would affect how Delhi went about it, and it did. I mean, Verma didn't come out like she normally does, and I knew straight away that potentially we were in with a chance, because if we could get her wicket and then obviously get wickets consistently through the middle, it was always going to be a tough chase. But yeah, so it probably fell in our hands a little bit that we were a bit short, and potentially they went about it a bit slower than they normally do, because, you know, the opening partnership of Lanning and Shafali's been, you know, our curse over the last few years, if I'm honest. So I was really pleased to see the back of those two early doors.
I have overall the growth of Aman Joe as a player. He scored some crucial runs in the end. Overall, I mean, as a player, you see.
Yeah, she's been absolutely brilliant for us this year. I think she's played some really important roles down the bottom order. I think the RCB game, she won the game for us. She's had some really important spells with the ball. An amazing fielder. I mean, up there is probably one of the best in the comp. So, yeah, she's got a bright future. She's come off an injury recently. So, you know, this was her first cricket for a while. So I think the future looks bright for Amanjot Kaur. And, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if she's in the Indian team very soon.
Sorry, but last two questions for you.
Monica basically won the Italy World Cup on one again. She's the purple cap holder. How is she like working with her?
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Monica won the purple
Oh, yeah.
cap. So how is it like working with her even when things are not going well with her?
Yeah, Milika, I mean, she's been brilliant. Again, another great signing for us. And, you know, she's had an outstanding year winning, you know, a World Cup and now a WPL title. And she's just a great person to work with. She's only 24 and you think, you know, the future is incredibly bright for her. And, yeah, we love having her as part of the MI family.
Could you give a little bit of insight into how Arun approached the innings today? Because 2 early wickets, really slow power play. An average person may have thought that those 2 would build a steady stand, but she counter-attacked, took all the risks and they paid off. So it was quite she was middling all the shots as well. So everything was
Yeah, I think it's helped that we've played 3 games here. We knew that we could catch up later on in the innings, and it was always hard. The first 6 overs at this ground, we always felt there was something in the pitch. So I think she just read the conditions brilliantly. She knew which bowlers to be aggressive against, and I mean, it was just such a great innings and really set us up. I thought she was going to have a really big last 5. I mean, it was an outstanding shot, and she played, but yeah, obviously 149 was enough in the end.
Sorry, but one last question for the night. You told me to ask. Had you asked? Okay, sorry, I'll ask you.
Yeah, this being a longer season than the 2 previous seasons, more venues, more adapting to different venues. In that sense, does this give greater satisfaction? How much has it taken out of the players, the whole campaign, compared to?
Yeah, I mean, I've been in India 7 weeks now, and we've been in camp 7 weeks. So yeah, to playing all those different venues, to perform the way we have done on different surfaces, but to come back here to Mumbai and perform the way we have done, you know, and as I said, to play 4 games in 6 days, yeah, I mean, it's been fantastic to see how the players have backed those performances up, and to come out here on the big stage and still give that energy to the performance today. You know, I'm truly proud. Thank you everyone.